first 4 years from 2020 2024 until 2024 Martina Jeko Sabayan, there was no sector minister from the Bono East. And do you think I am fair? No sector minister from Oti region. Do you think I am fair? Let's be very honest. Why would you be? Why would you listen to American Sabi?
But is it about development? The Mope Ababa Baye and answer minister.
Look,
say about Bidizo minister from the region. No,
yes.
We be kind.
Listen, in our society, in the African society, so region be a minister. It may look like what the white you say in here, but here.
I see.
Yeah, the NDC dominated starting from Atebubu. What you say? Atebubu pro Nimianu nyina DC dominate because of Kwabena Donko at the time when he was the Minister for Energy. Because of Kwabena Donko. Because at that time when he was the Minister for Energy. Mami Senema Bio. Eastern region. Appointments in NPP appointments in nyina ya fa achim kakra na ba kwa. Achim kakra na kwa. I am saying say look Krobo for so Eastern regional. Krobo.
Latte for.
Latte crowd the over push dambo twa ko dambo twa ben wo mu. So over can dambo twa latte. What about that Krobo? Tell me sector minister NPP appointing mo Krobo. And it was very dangerous. You are doing politics in Africa.
Now, dangerous you hundabe. Now, who was someone who hundabe? Why did you talk about it yesterday?
Me.
But today?
Me. Ose mi nka ho asem da. Ose mi Obiri Boahen mi nka ho asem da. Nya no nyina ka ho bi ni bare. Me ya beta bentena ayi park na chi no.
Oh sir.
Oh yes. What checking no? Yo. Eastern region, let's take the NPP first term. Finance, Achimeria, Meboa.
Yeah.
President, Achimeria, Meboa. Western Housing, Madame Floye, Atachia, Achimeria, Meboa.
Road,
Achimeria, Meboa. Information, Achimeria, Mboa. And Kanye. Yimu ba ko fa kokrobo area Eastern region. Sani yimu ba ko fa ko Afram place Eastern region. Yimu bi you can assemble
spread it around.
Assemble the Achim people. Assemble the Kwau people. So look, party no there. Say ni. Mumu ni hwa ye ni ho. Mumu ni hwa ye ni ho. The piano make us a mema mo be say dru but party nti ene daachi nti ene your party nkan konti enti udi ba ko be ko krobo anja krobo ne omu krobo lower krobo upper krobo na Afram plains no udi bi ko ho no ubenya krobo ubenya nwona ubenya gadangbe ubenya twifuo no. I am saying that politics in Africa, if you want to be successful, na person to do ya say damn it. Oh, damn what thing that is how it should be done. If you don't do that politics in Africa, masa uboa. Anya Ghana nko. As far as Africa is concerned, attention akoso was Zambia now. SDA appointment was kiwa one area. SDA appointment was kiwa one area. Baby free. So tension is now going on in Zambia to the extent they say. Now no last week ba chi nipa mienu de be kokot. Adan ya be kwa du ni sa bere ba kwa ya duro. Se be Zambia president. Ba kwa ya duro. They are being tried in the court of law in Zambia now as we are talking. Come on, yes, I know. Let me can Eastern region. Yes. Eastern region kwan. So the crowbars will feel very peeved. The from place 8 years I buy and sector minister Ben and from place. You don't over concentrate appointment in Achimon Coins. Never gas a yibi fakoho. When you are part of Eastern region. Come to Ashanti.
Ashanti region.
Ashanti region. Chief of Staff. Ashanti.
Deputy.
National Security.
Deputy Chief of Staff.
Yeba. And Deputy Chief of Staff. Ashanti. National Security.
Education.
Ashanti. Meboa. Education. Yawo napoho. Education. Then the deputy. Meboa. Anya Ashanti.
Yeah. Yawo sanitation.
Sanitation.
Yeah.
Anya Ashanti. Yawo akoto ansa no obaroza.
Agric.
Anya Ashanti.
Aviation.
Antaye. Antaye. We don't run a country like Ghana and concentrate the appointments in one particular area. The party will suffer eventually. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Asante no ba fa kototon na japadia koton ni fie won ka abrochire ade be ye NLM UP ba fa koto entino ope this tradition ba fa koto na wawu no ope tradition che no bia Kofi Buja sacrifice ye eche no bia BF kusi sacrifice ye eche no bia ama pa ajekum ko form ama pa UP or sacrifice che no bia na to mema na on by those days no appear menka don't go for jo when a sacrifice job so Ashanti no NPP fuma no e wa Ashanti etino to me na beka won sa na wo chicha ma other places in Ubi ati say wo pe ba wo pe no sabi ka frachu mesremka enye ayi
my po open aye dey
oya open na oya na me do beko a restaurant na me yo see ya sa kwa bi na open girl bi oni na kan onya no na girl na mpene wo de mpene ndi akwa ne girl ne gira ho sa na ohun se BNB ba na kwa no boom na kan na betwam na kwa no ba ubisa girl sa kan twam o se akwa hin o se kwa o se na re na dwan o se papa fancy
if
here I'm saying that look politics in Ghana, politics in Nigeria, politics in Zambia, politics in Togo, politics in everywhere, even in America, winning. Some started with the argument say, Kamala Harris on winning. Nam's you are dying very share. Now someone say, Nema ami owo no. And ne papa owo no. Omunye full-blooded Americans. Hey, sir, Mr. Share. But then you Boahen ya botare na hwe ade. Na mse so hwe. Ban kama wonte.
Na se sa de Obama enkonkoye.
Obama no one party bi. Eye.
Ne half.
Yes.
Okay.
Unlike Kamala Harris.
Both parents.
I'm say hey sir so hwe. Ya botare hwe. Then Elon Musk no nyina je wo mhugiginam. Elon Musk will not explain to you why they took to the size of Donald Trump, but I can't be. So coming back to Ashanti, coming back to MPP. So all the aviation, wait. I am saying, he said no. And all the aviation, no, and our ministry, no, for Ashanti for the I say, Munye, Eastern region, Munimwa, Etino, ministerial position, me ye back on them, they are quite half. After all, I have one Ashanti. No, why you back, Koho? Uyi ba akukọ ha eno no ebebua pa especially uyi ba akọ kro ti se ebia mem when we mechira no wodi ko mem wo population na so akoya deputy sir in fact even the first you know kra na wo mu kreti ye no kra so the deputy ni ho mama say na ma bio politics in Ghana, politics in Africa, better than said, damn it. You have the vice president who is a Mampusi. There's a problem between Mamprisi and Kusasi. Why you vice president Mamprisi no? Opa no akwa interior minister Kusasi ni.
Okay.
Why you vice president or vice president ni Mamprisi no? No akwa interior minister Kusasi ni. Jump. When be no kasa. Yan to NPP wallahi yan to Mamprisi ni vice president yan to no wallahi. Meanwhile, you are the interior minister or the minister for defense or the minister for national security or you Kusasi ni. Abasa bed and baba from. And I say, well, I am the president of the country. Security no one means but me vice president
Mamprisi.
And I'm a minister for interior or defense or national or Kusasi ni. Munko bisabe. Munko bisabe. This is politics. This is grassroots politics. This is elementary politics. I am telling you. Yeah, grassroots politics. Me, elementary politics.
My issue is, I want to believe, and my tear for my helpful to me say, this is not known to you. And I said, who take interest in this? How did we miss it? You
will miss it when you don't want to hear the voice of the grassroots politician. If you don't want to hear the voice of the grassroots politician, then when your opportunity. Shall not listen ya no pay many way if you with you. More video ways move fast, you'll be a baby sour hada. Obia baby sada. Yeah, mo bi mo hanu masabi onyankopon na de nimdia no mayen. So, oti region no, ya tuma wo, ya ntoa ma wo, fa biko. Volta region, ya tuma wo, ya ntoa ma wo, fa obi ko ho. About deputy ministerial appointments, na so wa that time to ne say dame. It is with the post way ama ebia Eastern Regional or the finance ama Eastern Regional deputy finance no ubetimi di court say frafra o de be ko ma frafra announce all the deputy finance no ubetimi di accord da gomba fine I mean anta fine. So you organize it, make sure say look energy o deputy no America Western North or Western region because petroleum hub no Western region and the deputy and minister for energy no man for energy na kwam deputy America Western region. That is how I'll build it. So you need to sit down and look at the institutions very well. You don't over concentrate. And you don't concentrate the appointments in Ashanti. You don't concentrate the appointment in this in Ukraine. Why an Achamnikau? What about Krobo? What about in Greater Accra? Let's look at the NPP appointment very well. Let's be very honest. Me nye tribal politics, but I'm being grassroots politics and honest politics. Greater Accra no. Ukwa kofa pram no se geni nungonu na a Greater Accra. Appointments and sign, just like go through the records. Sign ena MPP every ho. Sign ena every ho. Na Greater Accra appointment sign ena every ho. A man from Wami, Emza Chile no oko boy, the call health. No. So in my region, you have the Justice Attorney General, the Health Minister, and then Labor Employment. So Bruno, keep me ne yibaku from no fako region B. Sanya be ya ubetimi ama amanfo ahu se marginalize that region no. Sanya be ya amanfo be hu se you've not marginalized that region. Nanyina grassroots politics. But ukoye ministers and deputy ministers about 60 or 70% Ashanti and then Eastern. Eastern is what Kwawu and Achema. The party will suffer because you need to go to. You must spread your tentacles. I am not here to do. Sorry, I'm not here to do tribal politics. But me chira niema makwa na mienu a ebia obahu se ebetimi aboa pa ama NPP yanhu either say yanhu. We pay dearly for that. Let's come to Bono Wenchi o mainstream bon nsiatre sunyane mainstream bon doma mainstream bon. So what about Sampa? What about Diadaso? What about Menye? What about Bana? What about Boahen? What about the baby? What about Sekwa? No. But the money from what? Me who a deputy minister. And you take that politics in Africa and GDP. Anya GDP, anya weyo. Go back to 1969. Sit down. Consider how Buzia won the elections in 1969 and the appointment Buzia made in 1969. Sit down. Consider that. So these are some of the Ashanti region, Modiano Abano, the national one, and we will look at all these things. CEOs. Yes, President Ghana, can we say, as a political party MPP, yes, President CEOs should do appointment of CEOs, in all these cases, I am not ruling out capabilities and competence. No, capabilities, competence, beginning in atom. You cannot tell me, sir. From plains more than what the mammy water and answer mammy infante. Or more didn't be a friend from plains you. Okasa Hanon Oka, when Cratchy Yobamuha Eba Becca say, something. Ojinama MPP, a from plains you. Ako is a brilliant guy. Akom is a brilliant guy. Are you saying, say, oh yeah, appointment of deputy ministers? Now, Kofa come, no be representing a from place you want one. And my whole first in Casa, yes,
George Akom.
Yes. No, I'm not quite representing. You don't concentrate your wakwa kwesi nsuta. Wakwa kwesi the same you do biase. Now, what concentrate? How no dear a stronghold. So you tell the individuals, say, I had a stronghold. I am not preaching ethnic politics. I am not preaching tribal politics. I am preaching grassroots politics which will get you the votes, and the votes. CEOs, what did I say? And
the question would be that, say, your appointment, Ashanti Region 5, 6. Eastern region Nyabia 3, 4 from the Achin enclave. Say Omuna and Man Fanya Bibia Amiki an impact to her. Yeni Ashanti Bibi Nyayi, I think was there 11 cabinet ministers or so. Oman Fanya Bibia, but I could put a back and a bed.
Anya Bibia, Bakwe Bekwa Hafro. Or no per se. Look, let's be very honest with our system. Ofri Dumoshia, the deputy CEO, DVL, deputy, Naomi Chambers.
Okay.
Lawyer, Foster. Ofri Dumoshia. Into a Konya deputy CEO, DVL. Fiebe, or Koyanan Krata, Ofri Fiapri, Ofri Dumase, Ofri Mantuka, Ofri Dumoshia, Onimbia. Ebikura sabi or Cochrane or need sufficient money be a the better hotel and first I baby and can you first I hear an ma or mother show Singane Ben call and can oh bra dan ofie ɔhene ba wote ne mpɛ sɛ mekyerɛ nti ɔanya baabi ada so the deputy CEO no onyaeɛ no ama ne ntamu hɔ ni bi no wanya baabi bi no you see the system no the African system no obi kura ba Kumase ha no person ko Komfonochia o man so be say ɔhene ba wo ɔkyena me ba ho na ɔba ɔhene ba nkam tipa mpɛsɛm ko Komfonochi no ni panyini bi wo beboa no waka chance into wa so fra bua kwa ha ɔno kura ti Kumase ano kura ti Komfonochi mu nware no mfa so a wo de ama no sɛ wɔanya opportunity ahu panyini. That is how politics is done. You cannot downplay these things in terms of politics. And that has been a problem for the Dankwa Buzia tradition. They seem not to recognize that fact. Look at the appointment of ministers. Apart from Kofi Buzia, maybe they is skewed towards the accounts. It's heavily skewed towards the accounts.
So
and it is dangerous.
The Mahama appointment at Oyen is in a skew towards him.
The Mahama appointment, you know, but no, look, take a look at the appointment. A good number of them from Volta and Northern, and that is dangerous.
Because I will show more.
A good number
of them take some of the names like Mensa, Asiama would deceive you.
Yes.
But if you do a background check of appointment now or now, about 80-85% of them Northern and Volta. Now people are grumbling in NDC. And I won't hear. Won't hear. I don't go crow for you I don't go crow for another day. What you say? Yeah. Okay, I said African politicians, Ghanaian politicians should set up and accept the reality, say, amamu no leadership no, yet to say, yeah, to damn it. Mena Mikacho, yeah, say, yeah, to damn it. What? At the NPP 2017, NPP 2020, Minka say, no, but I'm saying, so looking at the tradition from 1947, but tradition, the UGCC, the Ashanti and Eastern, no, the stronghold. And to the ultimate flower, Munina say, and Gaza Mamudu, and some Mamumianu, and I'm Yansa. But then Yakaneko. Now, said, yeah, dear, the bio, and I'm a whole was we are paying attention to Volta region and Oti region. That is still my challenge, because a Juma Abani ye Volta region, Oti region. So, and to me, I'll translate it into votes. Uma appreciate ya. 2 ministers are Yadeba Kohono, 3 ministers, no, and a bay
campaign or co campaign. Unim Oko campaign. Oko jina say nyina ye Oti region. Just say on can't Oti region apart from Rashid, is it Rashid Bawa who
Rashid Bawa.
Akan Meboa.
Yeah.
On can't say on can you Buzia won 2 seats in Oti region in 1969. 2 seats. And no crowd that better about an insurer. Until Betiman Fabalo bosses and uncle. Until that best at your babble bottle crash and a better. Beer Yabiwa Bedreja Conco for I think Rashid Bawa was 204. Then he won. Other 2004. On can't you say the OT regional? Yan Tom Mawamu. On can't you say OT regional? Bama ya mantam. Na yani ji onka no what him say onka ora mo hwe cabinet no mo hwe ministerial and deputy ministerial otini bi wo ma mo kama minti sir me kan wadi ni baba gudi tim ora ha ofri hin ora ha ofri hin ora ha ofri hin ora ha ofri hin ora ha ora ti mo ta mo be bi ora da bi yeah oyiwa I'm saying sir. So these are some of the things we must look at them very well in politics.
So
you are not ruling out competence.
Are we getting to a stage where we must admit that in politics populism pays?
But who says populism to a certain extent? Who says populism to a certain extent? For instance,
I know it pays in politics, but so we should embrace it.
Not holistically.
I have that challenge because as a student of public administration and public policy, I will go for what is right, what is good for the people. And you know, I say, say now we are print to get what you want.
It you achieve the maximum resource. Mami be 2006 2007. Now we have Bui Power Authority. The first law was made in 2007. Now enya branda pa ba kubi ofri abrim. No, the Sicilia. She was a minister for lands and forestry and you couldn't go for time. Oba omuna koye law no Bui Power Authority. Now NPP best at ya na free power. When NDC came, Jabesh Amisata was appointed the CEO. Sika se yetuyama ahemfo no kromofo nyina no. Phone or anybody said me no. Phone. That money wasn't paid. Then NPP came. They appointed Fred Oware as the CEO. And then another appointment was Kofi Zamesi with Ameyaw as the board chairman. Honorable Ameyaw. So, as we are talking today, 20, and I say, another first match,
First match, yeah.
Another first match.
Yeah.
As we are talking today, from
Cecilia Bannerman.
Cecilia
Bannerman. Somebody is saying Cecilia Bannerman.
From 2007 till today, first match 2025. Or Hinibian where you compensation amano. Or Hinibian where you compensation amano. But let's be very honest. Both NDC and NPP, who guys are mukofa Banani, Ana Sabio, Bruni, or Bruni Isini, and a man here CEO. Oh, Bui Power Authority. And Kaujiri says, "Oh, Muntias Kadibi." And now your first match, 2025. Compensation cap pre.
I am still on the impact or the influence that will make because
the influence that
now Reverend Father Francis Dra, Anglicans of Penipa, or say Amewu was a minister for 8 years. Still not to Abetian.
Yeah, no, a dear minister.
Energy.
No, okay.
And then railways.
You know, the campaign, Francis Jura, also for TBA. The campaign people may go and say, Efo, Tobo, I just say Efo, Nyabotari, Efo Tobo, Efo, my body, half, Efo of or say, Bono Akan. Finance, okay, interior, what you say, Ofre, no, I can't know, Meboa. All the energy, young fan of a time. Napo energy I say her good national security I say her okay attorney general enye akan
so in quote the supposed good ministries no akodi baby and you give him railway
Tobo chese nyabutare one look. Take the case of the 2024 elections. You know. NPP, take for instance, you go to Abronye, you tell them, say, me and Kroma Abronye, say, Baumia, Mount Solo, or your mate, into your bar or now here. Why a campaign Abronye, okay? And this for over mate in on one drivers on one meet. You cannot rule out this type of the campaign they are making. Their campaign which goes on in politics in Africa. So I am not inciting one tribe against the other. Or about in Empire. But you need to be very, very careful. And can you father Jure? Voter region ne OT any other regions in where we shall vote no mano. Other na won for appointments in bebree enko hwenhwe. They will tell you
as still a man for your argument a man for Abewuso a deputy director of protocol coming from Pon. So because the one kai me say Amewu was at lands and natural resources, wako energy, waba railway. Now you very, very ministry, very good ministry.
Over railways here, the ministry say.
Hey, railway.
At the ministry say.
Skakako.
At the ministry say. But you know, just opposite. Anytime you talk of water region, it comes to mind Oti region. Meboa. Meboa. So the water do thing na yanka be mum. Anyasa. So you have two regions, and 2 regions kura voter noti amewu. Let's be very honest. Are we being honest to ourselves? Say ononkwa. Catch the protocol. Say bisano. Ononkwa. So these are dynamics in politics in Africa. So Zambia there, why should they frame up the accusation say nipam yenu bako yedru? So these are things you need to be very, very careful. You need to look at them very well. You need to consider them very well. You need to be
okay. So
NPP no so no we are broad base.
Yamra ye party nim. How does the party get a right to insist on this? Because I question we are. It is a presidential candidate who has become the president.
That should not be.
We are in consultation, but we consult who? In
future, I want the NPP to be handled as the federal governments in Nigeria. Whether PDP or APC, the party has her own appointments to make and present it to the president.
Until the party become very independent to finance itself. Now that can't be mem.
No, but party better. Now a political party to some people there. So when to device means into become financially self-sufficient there. And then necessary.
Because you've been a national officer before. Over the years, what have you done? Dues, great
me. Sabine opesa men candia me insist say you're 3 and MPP, you don't need to bring money from Accra to the constitution. One. Now, what the party headquarters? Registration of members, no. Who person control in the 276 constituencies? How feasible can this be? What did I mention there? Why don't you leave it to the regional officers to control it? A certain region, the regional chairman and regional secretariat now. How to organize it? Make sure say card bearer member be a no card ID card utu kakra. Yabenya card. What register with Mumu?
I know of this dues driver part near Omubeye, and from the national treasurer point of view, I don't know if it's a bit my ties your mouth for motor dues, no, was this insurance thing, Anna or introduce you, Anna party person be our premium, I'll be to at least a year, I think 1 CD 40 pesos or so, and I know for a fact almost 30, you know, because of that, you know, almost early stages requirement a day. They were getting, I think, 8,000 Ghana cedis or 80,000, around that figure. And I'm out for a show interest. All of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, because you see,
because
you see, I've been at the national secretariat of the party. And it's a party, no, and be amount. And yet, registration, 276 in all constituencies. All constituency chairman. Who constituency this? Who constituency that? Who constituency that? I am saying that about 90% of sympathizers of the NPP per party card or quack register. So you see, you must decentralize these things. Allow the regions to do it. The regions will allow the constituents. Technology and say and then Abano. I can tell you.
Now we can say be party card. Me wo ha me wo mumpuna me wo consensus organizer frame say wo mo be party card mo free kan bo wa ma me ya omo de nene channel e omo kwa ano ano. But
is there any sense in that?
I don't get it.
Is there any sense in that? Is there any sense in that? Because obi person ono man nkura bi mra meyere no wanya nchobo because if it's not in chobo adana bua kwa no mo constituency on ya twema de
Mabeja South
no so obi free nkran na aba they should go and sing this song to the Marines now 2 days I'm saying go and sing this song to the Marines party officers you watambia nchobo nti obi free nkran na aba the nchobo thing is disturbing us in the party.
So the party the problem headache part no.
More being can't so you are advertising your ignorance. I am not advertising my ignorance. I've been a deputy general secretary for 8 years. I've been Ghana Hada in the NPP. Minim Niakoso. I was in East or Sunyana West. Then has also be manufacturing and Emra registration. No maybe 2 days. Does it make sense? Abra party no office. Constituency be our office. Uko Sunyana Isa or an office. Sunyana Westa or an office. Brekum Doma be our office. Constituency no more then they feed it with more national. It is so been made 2 days. Until 2 days, no one man or Mokwa, just ashim. Does it make sense?
Eddie Kama prosecutor, what about prosecutor seminal? What make a case a chair or no court no? Tio, so coffee before I court make us a woo coffee, yet the criminal matter bow, Etibrano, or more Frebby be a year prima facie case. Eti court to no bet ye prosecutor nasem. No one show me. Say, who prosecutor no? Is there any substance in what you are saying? Your friend the prima facie to establish it or establish it we are. And son wa catch the accused person is a bra. Maybe you are no. It is a prosecutor and to me establish a prima facie dia. And yet there can never be any case for any person to respond to. This is a case a court will not find it say Japa ambulance no and request to ambulance and requested the ambulance was not fit for purpose and requested Ghana lusu sika afe Japanie and you say Japan in 2007 Kovi a whole Ghana armed forces lower wadiano in 2007 a whole Ghana armed forces throw krata na papa we isa jakwa yi no ye a military person ya throw krata yi nedi na fa krata na to so ne ready a armed forces for krata omuni yi nedi no fa krata na to so ne ready magana for nchi more fire let her know the second of Farbra. Zoom in, I mean, reading my Ghana Fonti. Zoom in. More fire. Zoom in. Now you're reading my Ghana Fonti. Ghana Armed Forces ye Jakwayadi. So ye irresponsible character. Precisely. Or dubious character. The whole Ghana Army in 2007. Nifri Ghana Armed Forces. And you're going to make this official record of the Ghana Armed Forces. Precisely so. And according to Ghana forces, almost or you're criminally minded. Zoom in and read the letter, no? Zoom in. More fire. So the above named officer was commissioned in the Ghana Armed Forces as a regular officer on 21st August 1998. All things being equal, the officer should have made the rank of captain on 21st August 2002 and major on 21st August 2007. More fire. He has consistently failed the Promex and now zoom in papa now being ready now far from me. No more Ghana for any ready. The tintin let you tintin and say almost who ready baby ayako was it the officer describes as what the conduct just what Bobosia wuntia what the Kana so they said on your fit to be in the Ghana Armed Forces. Japa. Ghana Armed Forces for Krata or Montreal, yeah, on your fit. These are the words of Ghana Armed Forces. Said Japan, you're fit to be in the Ghana Armed Forces. Joma Mawini Abewi ya. Also a reset to a minor. And any part the whole Ghana Armed Forces are describing it on your fit because on your discipline. Your mama call appointed as well, you're director of operations at the National Security. And Obi on him Jacobiano at this point will confirm say. Sakwaya na call a year a canoforiata fee. Obu canoforiata na any or call ya. Or call run them no crocodile. Emma a year a majority leader be patch on. Egovi Jakwaya. Na Japane ye nyoma bia. As a nation, all of us must be worried.
More fire.
Yes, Ra. Japa call a year airport. Okoye no on authority without any court warrant, without any authorization. Japanese order a year African world for say omon manifest emano. You can manifest that will be a one through plane biano. Udi any details was so. Japanese will request say yamfa